It's 1994. The average price for a gallon of gas was $1.11. A first-class stamp cost 29 cents. The most famous person in the world was probably Nelson Mandela. Dr. Charles Gilchrist Adams concludes his term as the first PNBC president to serve a 4-year term. And the PNBC Health Ministries Department was officially adopted under the leadership of Sister Elaine Lee, who moved the process from an idea to a reality. The development of the Health Ministries Department provides an excellent example of how the work at the regional level informs and enhances the work of the parent body. In 1987, the Midwest Region Women's Department was operating a strong health unit under the direction of Sister Gladys Dove. Recognizing the positive benefits of the Midwest Region Health Unit, PNBC leadership challenged Sister Dove and Sister Lee to establish a health ministry department for the National Convention. Reverend Dr. Thomas Peoples was serving as the Vice President at Large for the Midwest Region. He stressed the necessity of getting the Health Ministries Department established and recognized in the PNBC Constitution to help ensure the future for the department. This led to 7 years of diligent work to get recognized by the convention. Finally, the Health Ministries Department was officially adopted in 1994. Our goals and objectives at that time are the same as those of the official PNBC Health Ministries today: to identify ways culturally diverse and poor families can help prevent major illnesses, to enable PNBC members to develop and maintain healthy lifestyles, to promote the awareness of health issues, to explore factors responsible for health problems, to encourage all PNBC churches to advocate for health and wellness. Each of these phenomenal healthcare professionals have added to the legacy of the Health Ministries Department. Sister Elaine Lee is a member of Hartford Memorial Baptist Church in Detroit, Michigan. She helped to establish and lead the department from 1992 through 1998 during presidencies of Dr. Charles Gilchrist Adams and Dr. Bennett W. Smith. Sister Elaine Lee returned to leadership from 2006 through 2010 during the tenure of President Dr. T. DeWitt Smith. Highlights of her term included working with the PNBC Congress of Christian Education to offer Christian education classes such as basic first aid, church nursing, and developing a viable health ministry. Inspired by the relevant question in 1 Corinthians 6, verse 19, "Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you?" Increased attention was given to the role churches can play to educate our members and communities about connecting spiritual and physical health. Dr. Lula Long, who has gone on to be with the Lord, served under PNBC President Dr. C. Mackey Daniels from 1998 through 2002. Do you remember Body and Soul? Sister Izolia Jackson is a member of Mount Moriah Baptist Church. Under the leadership of PNBC President Dr. Major Jemison, she worked with the National Cancer Institute to develop an educational program to help eliminate the healthcare disparities among African Americans. Body and Soul became a training course within the Department of Christian Education. The program was featured in Jet magazine, and 2 PNBC churches in Detroit, Michigan were featured in a special for the Food Network, underscoring the connection between body and soul. Deacon C. Louise Brown always had a word for you about health. She is a member of Second Baptist Church in Evanston, Illinois. Her goal was to help PNBC move from a sickness model to a total wellness model. Deacon Brown served under the leadership of PNBC President Dr. Carol A. Baltimore. The Congress class, Developing a Viable Health Ministry, was revised. The annual health fair was presented. CPR certification was made available through the American Red Cross. A new uniform was designed. The nurse's cap and white dress did not reflect a 21st century progressive message. The stylish white vest, polo shirt, and lapel pin created a uniform appropriate and inclusive for women and men. Her mantra is, "All who have a heart for health are included in the PNBC Health Ministries." Sister Winetta J. Hutcherson is a member of Wayside Baptist Church in Brooklyn, New York. She served under the tenure of Dr. James C. Perkins. She was intentional in her efforts to expand the ministry and be more intentional in reaching out to the community with messages about healthy living. She is recognized for expanding the range of healthcare concerns addressed by PNBC under the Mind and Body program. The workshops covered issues such as health disparities, aging, childhood obesity, domestic violence, grief, health insurance, and human trafficking, to name a few. Sister Joyce Morrell, the current Vice President at Large for the Health Ministries Department, is a member of Great White Stone Missionary Baptist Church in Memphis, Tennessee. She was challenged by President Stewart to find ways to put health and wellness at the forefront of the PNBC agenda. Under her leadership, AARP sponsored the inaugural Health and Wellness Expo in Atlanta, Georgia, during the 58th annual session. She has boldly embraced the challenges of the pandemic by working with the regions on the implementation of regional webinars to address concerns related to COVID-19. AARP has partnered with PNBC in our Voices for Vaccine Education program to help our member churches and communities get access to trustworthy information to help make informed decisions about COVID-19, from testing to vaccinations and beyond. And PNBC has worked collaboratively with the Conference of National Black Churches, Trusted Voices, Trusted Content, Trusted Spaces program to equip and empower people of faith to address the need for access and opportunities to get vaccinated. PNBC congratulates the Health Ministries Department for being intentional in embracing and living out President Stewart's theme relative to its goals in pursuit of wholeness, the maximization of potential for health and wellness. The word says, "Beloved, I pray that you may prosper and be in good health, just as your soul prospers." Thank you, PNBC Health Ministries, for 27 years of bringing into focus the connection between our spiritual and physical health and well-being. God bless.